Hello people! Today we are going to launch some space debris into low Kerbin orbits. However, if we are successful, this thing is not just yet another space debris, but a good Duna lander with a thing with wheels that is able to detach after landing and attach itself back. And then the whole thing flies back into low Duna orbit. Now, we are not sending this thing to Duna, of course, but we are going to send it into low Kerbin orbit, and then in the said low Kerbin orbit to assemble a space station that will fly to Duna and do its mission. As you can see, we have some problems with orientation of the probe, as the lander is turned upside down. So after launching this thing, we'll have to manually switch direction by pointing on some upward looking docking port. Yes, again this thing with wrong orientation happens, and we have to fix it again, the same way. Time to turn. And here we start to accelerate the real way. Running at full thrust, and it is critical to run at full thrust here, because the upper part has been designed for use Duna, and it's not that much ready to fight against Earth's gravity, so we should give it some time to accelerate. And do not fall back. And to not fall back the Kerbin because of its low thrust to weight ratio and low acceleration. Again, we have some stability problems with the launcher as it gets light and because tanks are empty. Turning back and activating the engines. As you can see now, our apoapsis matches with the inner three rings of orbits around Kerbin. There we have our refueling stations. Whenever I launch something from Kerbin to faraway planets, I don't launch it directly from Kerbin, but however, do as we are doing it now. I launch the module that has just enough fuel to get up to the refueling stations, and from there it goes the real way to the real destination, I mean. This generally simplifies my rocket designs. I don't like big rockets. As you can see, even that small rocket has already been quite big and unstable, and if you tried to, let's say, launch this thing directly into Duna, that would be even more dreadful and big and uncontrollable. And generally speaking, that's not what I am willing to happen. So now we're doing the all common orbital meeting stuff. Let's keep it at 10 times speed. Here we are some 1.3 kilometers from our refueler. It's called the low orbit refueler, and the letters S.DP. means small docking port, as I have two variants, obviously, with small docking port and with the greater one. I'm using the north or south orientation method to assist my docking. You can see the refueler, and you can see that this ship is pointing north now, and we will be coming from south to the ship, and we will be pointing south in our approach. And that really helps a great deal, yes. You see that the pink marker is trying to escape from the yellow marker, and by moving things we finally approach when the two markers are together and are sitting on the south point on the nav ball. Coming close. touch. And again. And it's done. Yes, we are docked now. So it's time to refuel the almost empty lander with sweet fuel that we have in the orbital refueler. Let's speed this up. Yes, and that's the end of our today's mission. We will leave this ship in orbit, being sticked to the refueler, and we will later send other parts of our interplanetary mission into low Kerbin's orbit. Thank you for watching.